That's why you heard it mentioned already. My view is we need to stop looking at separate silos in our educational system. It is time for P20. It is time to look at a system as a holistic approach from prenatal through lifelong learning. How do we make sure kids get all those skills on a continuing basis so they can truly succeed? And we need to look at each sector of that and say, how do we have each sector work, but how do we integrate those pieces so it's much more a seamless system? So on Wednesday, you're going to hear about certain things. You're going to hear about starting with early childhood. How do we take care of those earliest years? In particular, how do we do that in a public-private partnership? Because there are many nonprofits out there doing fine work already, particularly the United Way and other groups. But how do we blend together with them to give the kids the best start in life, to give them the opportunity to show up in school and have that opportunity to learn and succeed? We need to do better. And that's something we need to focus on, and we will. The next stage is K through 12, the traditional system. Now, if you look at, this isn't just a state issue, this is a national crisis. But it's also a national opportunity to say, again, it's not the agrarian society anymore, it's not the line manufacturing society anymore. It's a future world of world competition and the need to leverage technology and innovation. So how do we get our K-12 system to keep up with that? Well, it comes back to 2 or 3 key things. We have to put much more focus on proficiency, on growth, on measurements and results than we have had in the past. It's about really delivering results for these kids to show the whole system needs to be geared to say, how do we make sure each child in our system gets a good year's education each and every year? We need to do better. If you look at the numbers, we're not doing as well as we have to do. And we're not doing as well in Michigan as we have to do to give these kids what they deserve. And when I look at some of the numbers are truly startling and scary in many respects. Just to give you some idea, and I know you'll hear these over and over again, but based on 2010 testing, less than 50% of our students were proficient in writing across grades 4, 7, and 11. Less than 50% were proficient in writing when you combine all 3 of those grades. Now, when you look at those specific grades, or pick a couple examples, 4th grade and 8th grade. In math, we rank 39th. In 4th grade reading, we rank 34th. In 8th grade math, we rank 37th. In 8th grade reading, we rank 33rd. That's not good enough. When you look at college ready, and you look at the percentage of our students that are college ready based on the ACT test scores, it was 16%. 16%. When you look at particular schools, and you say, how many students in those schools are college ready in all subjects? If you looked at all the subjects that they tested on, how many students were college ready? Well, we used one benchmark. We looked at how many schools had 0 college ready in all subjects. There were 238 schools that had 0 college ready in all subjects. That's a failure. We need to do something about that.